Hello everyone and welcome to Ambrosia's Dollhouse. Today is the first time that I'm getting to use my new Flexihand, and I love manicures. So I'm going to start out by filing each tip because all of these are tips that you slide into the Flexihand. So I'm going to start out by filing the shine off of each one so that the hardener that I use before I start with my nail polish can adhere to each tip. The next step, I'm going to use my Beauty Secrets nail hardener. I love this stuff. I'm going to put it on each tip before I polish. For me, it helps my nail polish adhere and stay on for like at least a week or two. And it does not chip. Okay, so I'm being very careful with each nail because I really don't want to get any on the silicone. Although with this silicone, you can take your regular nail remover and wipe it off or wipe it down. You can take soap and water and wipe it down. It's not going to do anything to the silicone. I really don't want to do that because I want this to last as long as possible because I absolutely love this hand. So I'm being very careful, trying to go along the sides without getting any on the actual silicone hand. Probably as time goes by, I'll get faster with this, but for right now, this is my very first time using this, and I'm trying to be very cautious. Okay, so sorry my arm is in the way, this part right here. As I've said before, I'm trying to learn the positioning of this, how to do the videos without my arm being in the way. But anyway, I'll get better. As you can tell by the end of the video, I'll figure out how to pose the hand properly so that you all can see the entire steps. Now I'm going to apply my first coat of the brown, which I chose. It's like a fall brown, I'll call it, and it is made by China Glaze, and I purchased it from Sally's. It was actually on sale for maybe like $4.95 or something like that, so it was a great thing to just purchase that and it not be so expensive just for my trial. But I actually like it, so I am going to do another manicure on my own hand. But this was just so all in to just see, how this works. So this coat isn't a very thick coat. It's very light, and I'm actually going to go over it. But like I said, trying not to get so close to the silicone. And this, I'm practicing painting for others as well as practicing going up, painting my own nails. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with this faint gold color that's going to look really nice. I'm trying all these colors out for fall, leading into Thanksgiving, and this gold can be carried over to Christmas as well. It's very pretty. Also, as you can see, I finally figured out how to lay the hand properly and position it so that it actually shows up better on camera, and it actually looks like a person's hand doing an actual manicure. So, told you, you always have to learn first, but try and try again. And by the way, the brown is really looking pretty on here. So I'm really going to have to do my own manicure in this particular color next week. Now we're going to go in with some gold folk art paint and make some stripes on each finger. I'm going to do a few on the brown as well as a few on the gold color. This particular folk art paint is going to really make the golds pop. You really can't tell the gold on gold and the gold on brown. You really can't see them that well, but just wait till I add this paint. You'll really be able to see it, and it pops. It makes it look beautiful. It makes it look special without adding a lot of glitter to your nail. And also the brushes I'm using are by Robin Moses Nail Art. She has two different types of brushes. She has one called the Unicorn, and I think the smaller one is called the Wand. But they're very, very nice brushes. I use them for my nail art as well as my reborn painting for the tiny details. They're great. So now I'm going to go in with the hardener top coat on the stripes, which is going to make the gold pop as well as the little folk art shimmer that I added pop on these two fingernails. Makes them look very pretty. So a simple manicure can have a little pop to it and just turn out very beautiful. And I really like how it looks on this particular hand. The pictures that you'll see at the end actually turned out very nice. And I'm glad that I finally figured out how to display it as well as paint at the same time. Now, if I could just stop reaching over the hand while I'm trying to paint it, that might be a little bit more helpful. But stay tuned for more manicures on my Flexihand. I really enjoyed this. Wow, this was a great purchase. So my review of the Flexihand is it's awesome. It's really awesome. So if you're thinking about a practice hand and you don't want to spend that much on there, it was only like $95 USA money. I think it was $135 if I would have in Australian currency. So yeah, it's very nice. So thanks guys for watching, and as always, stay tuned for the pictures. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell for notifications so you can know when we're up to something else. Because what are we up to next? By the way, the hand's name is Cheyenne. My husband named her Cheyenne. So stay tuned for Cheyenne and I coming up later. Have a good night and be safe.